Whether you need a study buddy or you need motivation to get through this final season, this study vlog is for you. Hi, I'm Studying Angel and I post everything studying, productivity, and anything in between. So if you want to be part of the Angels team, make sure to subscribe to the bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. And let's get into today's final study vlog of 2025. We are starting this video with all the cozy vibes with a literal snow day. It has been so cold where I live, and it has just been like snowing, cold, like I really don't know what's going on. But we're starting off with this book. It is called Fresh Fruits, Broken Bodies by Seth Holmes. He is an anthropologist and also like medical doctor. I'm reading this book for my anthropology class, and it is a very, very good book. I actually highly recommend it, especially with the state of the world right now. If you live in the United States or, just everything in general. I set the vibes and I started reading this book. I will say the one thing I didn't like about this book is that it is like the actual chapters are so long. One thing about me is I really hate like really, really long chapters. I love short chapters. But this is a nonfiction book. This book is about migrant workers and the effects of their jobs, of crossing the border from Mexico into the United States, and just all the suffering that they had to go through. This book is very, very eye-opening, and I highly recommend if you're interested in that, or just in general. Like, I just recommend it to literally everyone. I personally don't read a lot of nonfiction books. I only read fiction. So this book, I'm really glad that it was one that I had to read for a class because I felt like I learned a lot. And my final exam was over this book, actually. But spoiler alert, I did get 100% on that test. So I was very, very happy about that. And my professor said I did a very good job. So I'm very, very happy about that in general. This video is literally going to be me writing essays on end. I actually only had one final exam, which was my anthropology class, and it didn't really feel like a final exam because I did it at home in the comfort of my own home, and it was open note. So open note, open book, because we could use our actual textbook. But this season, I feel like I've just had so many essays. My school, university, set it up really weird this semester where we had Thanksgiving break and then we come back and we have 2 weeks left and then you have finals week. But since I didn't have any finals, I only had those 2 weeks left, and then I have 5-week break for winter break. So those 2 weeks I have had an essay every single day. So if you're struggling with just sitting down and writing an essay, my biggest tip is to make a plan on when you want to write them. Set a vibe, set a lo-fi music. If you can't study to lo-fi music, put on whatever type of music you like. A lot of people say they can't listen to lyrics when they're studying. I can occasionally. So it just really depends on how you are as a person. But yeah, I had to write down a set schedule, this day I have to write this essay, this day I have to write this essay, because I kid you not, it was so crazy how many essays I had. And anytime a professor would ask oh, do we have finals, I'd be like, no, I just have essays. And then they would ask oh, how many essays do you have? I'm like, within the next 2 weeks, 7. And they're like, what? They were just in shock. So it's kind of a lot. But here we are the next day writing not yet again another essay. I will say, at first I was literally knocking out essays left and right. Here's my second essay. Every day I would sit down and I'd write an essay. But then as the final days of the semester approached, I found myself not actually wanting to write essays. So I totally understand your struggle, and if you just want to watch this video and mute me and just write your essays, I'm totally down for that, because sometimes you need a little study buddy. It's also crazy to say that this is the final study vlog of 2025. I feel like this year has gone by so fast. Let me know in the comments if you were a student and how your semester went, or your achievements. Literally just brag. I love to hear what you guys are up to, and I love answering your guys' comments. Truly, I love talking to you guys. It makes me feel like I'm not just talking to myself here. So definitely let me know how your semester went if you're in school, or just how your 2025 has been going. And yes, I will be posting more end of the year videos, and you guys know those are some of my favorite videos to make aside from my back to school ones. So that was just my little side note, my little PSA. So let me know what videos you want to see in 2026 as well. I, again, love to know. But I'm actually, just trying to get everything done as much as I can. So I did finish that other essay number 2, but now we're going to make flashcards. I love making flashcards. Obviously, on Quizlet, you can make digital ones, and I do like them occasionally, but there's something right about like having pen and paper that makes it even better. Like, I feel like you're literally studying a second time when you are writing it down. So this is for my Spanish test. My Spanish test is not really a final, it's more of like a unit test. My French test was also a unit test, so I wasn't really worried about them. I did study, but like I didn't worry about them as much because they wouldn't have as much of an effect on my grade if I like was to bomb it, compared to like a final. So these flashcards are actually from, I took 2 practice quizzes that my professor made. It was one, but you can take it twice. So I took it twice. And then from there, I took those questions and made the flashcards on them. So you can see like in the background, like my computer saying correct, and incorrect. If you see an incorrect one, just you don't see it. Just don't say anything. But yeah, no, I love flashcards. I genuinely do. I think it's probably the best way for me to study, because there's something about like you actually writing it down. Like, it's scientifically proven that you do memorize things better when you write them down multiple times. So for me, writing them down, writing the answers actually helps, and then going over them a couple times. Now, I will say I do have the issue of like overstudying. Like, I feel like if I get really nervous about a test, I overstudy. There is such thing as over preparing yourself to the point where you psych yourself out, and then that could be a reason why you don't do well on your test. So this is my like message to you. If you're stressing about finals week, finals in general, take a break, calm down, and figure out what do you actually not know and what do you actually need to study, because you actually have no use in studying things that you already know. So when I'm going through flashcards, I'll go through them, and if I know something, it's gonna be fine. I honestly go through my flashcards until I get them, every single one of them right. Once I get every single one of them right, I'm like, okay, we're done. Like, that's kind of how you have to do it. Like, you have to put a break into like how it is, because sometimes it's just too much studying, too much like thing. Like, you don't want to psych yourself out during this season, and it will lead to burnout if you just study way too much. And that's another reason why you might not be performing as you would want to on your finals. I feel like my very first semester in college, that's what I did. Like, I would study so much, and then I feel like I would psych myself out, and I was struggling a lot. So I've learned, go through, if you have physical flashcards or your Quizlets, go through them until you know them all. And then once you know them all, then push that one aside and go through the next one. Another thing that I love to use is my whiteboard. When you have flashcards, I love doing this. Instead of just saying like, reading the question like, oh, what does x plus x equal or whatever, try and put it on a flat, like read the flashcard and then write down your answers and then flip it over, because again, the whole writing of it actually helps you memorize what you're learning. So I love this whiteboard. I think I'm pretty sure I got it for like $30 on Amazon, so it wasn't too bad. I do have my Amazon link down below. It's not an affiliate, it's just like it looks like a wish list, but it's really just anything that I've mentioned in my videos. So it's not an affiliate. I don't make any money from it, so you can just shop until you drop and you'll be fine. I'm not gonna make anything from it. If I ever do, I will let you guys know, and I'll put it in my description as well. But I love my whiteboard. I love whiteboard markers. I love everything about a whiteboard. I feel like you can tell that I'm just like a little bit nerdy and a little geeky because I love stationery, and I feel like studying and like going through the steps of like memorization, that like my whiteboard is like my final step to like fully getting and grasping everything. Another thing that you should do during this season is to reward yourself. I love checking things off of my to-do list. So here's me literally checking everything off and realizing that I only have 2 essays left before the end of the semester, and checking off everything that I've accomplished. Because remember, you are accomplishing things. You're killing it right now. You're killing it. If you didn't know that, you are. I'm also doing course evaluations. I usually do them because my professors are really big on them, and my Spanish professor actually said that if everyone gave 100% on the course, he would boost our grade up 1% or 1 point or whatever. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna do them, and I hope everyone else in the course does it because we haven't gotten our grades back yet. But yeah, here is me writing my third essay, my third one. I also really like this angle. I don't know why. When I was like recording it and then now looking at it, I just really like how it looks, like the typing. So let me know if you like this angle too. But I feel like with writing essays, sometimes I just gotta start and then I just continue writing. Like I really don't have like a way of doing it. Sometimes I do need an outline, like an introduction or whatever. I've heard a lot of professors say just literally write your introduction and then from there everything flows after that. Another thing that I do is when I'm writing, if I have like ideas floating, I'll just write it in the same doc and then eventually I can go back and like check to see if like it will help my essays. But that's pretty much everything, guys. I have another essay that I had to do that will be the last essay of the semester, but I finished it and I turned it in, so I have one essay left that I have not finished yet, but hopefully I'll finish it by the next video. But yeah, I'm wishing you guys the best of luck in this final season. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the bell so you know another one of my videos, and once you hit the bell, you'll instantly be part of the Angels team. And stay tuned until next Sunday's video because I promise you guys, it will be an amazing one. I can't wait for the end of the year videos. Thank you guys for all your love, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Angels.